rant to you while doing skincare. So here's things people do that annoy me a lot. Number 1, when an older person or even just an adult comments on your makeup and says, "Aren't you too young to be using makeup?" Like, girl, you ain't my parents. Like, my parents might let me wear makeup. And if you were my parents, it's fine if you don't let me wear makeup because you're not my parents. So it's none of your business. Okay, so the next thing is like when you're on a diet and then you've just told like a certain someone that you're on a diet, and then 5 minutes later into the conversation, the certain someone says, "Oh, you want to get McDonald's?" Like, girl, I just told you I'm on a diet. And the thing that annoys me a lot more is that they say they just did it as a joke. Like, nah, that's not a joke. That's just showing off that you're not on a diet, and it's a bit rude. Next is when, like, your mum, your dad, your siblings, or just anyone calls you down for dinner and they say, "Dinner's ready," but then you come down and it's not ready. What's the point of you saying that if it's not ready? That's just not the worst part. They say once you go down, "Since you're down here, can you set the table up for me?" You just tricked me into setting up the table. Like, I did not ask to do that. Next is when, like, you're in your room, like, in your own world, like, the most comfortable you can be, you know? And then your siblings or your parents come into your room and you ask, "Okay, can you shut your door when you're on the way out?" And they don't even shut it. Like, girl, I've just asked you to shut the door. You said yes, and you did the opposite of what you said you were going to do. So what's the point of saying yes? Next thing is when, like, a sibling or, like, a friend, I don't know, someone goes into your room, farts, runs back out, and holds the door closed. So you can't even get fresh air in it anymore. Like, you just infected my space. Hello? And so you have to open the window, if you're lucky that your window's open, and get a gasp of air. Like, oh my goodness, it's so annoying. Now, you may know I'm an only child, but my parents sometimes do this as a joke, and it's really annoying. Next is when, like, for example, like, one of your siblings is ill, okay, like, violently ill, and they've been told to stay in their room so they don't infect the whole entire family. And they come into your room and ask for something when you could have just messaged me. Like, girl, you've just infected my whole space. Now I've got to disinfect my whole entire room. And that job is annoying. Like, you could have just messaged me. Anyways, like if you want a part 2, because I've got some more.